Hi there, it's Vasilina from the Gazpro team. Currently we are raising funds for these cutting-edge FPV fiber optic drones, and we came here to show you behind the scenes how these drones are made. Before we dive in and proceed with the video, make sure you follow this channel and write your thoughts on the comments. Now we are raising funds for these fiber optic FPV drones, and I wanted to ask you how exactly when this thing appeared, how we started to use it, and who was first on the battlefield to use this fiber optic technology.
Used and invented in a case. So probably the idea of a drone with fiber optics was appeared in the Ukrainian market in the end of 23. But due to financial issues, because it's quite expensive item, so it was not launched on mass market. So, and this idea was stopped. From the other side, Russians scaled due to capacity of its production, and actually made it very clear and common. Just at that time on Ukrainian market, we were focusing on very cheap drones that can make one-time decision. So if we speak about the budgeting, for example, for $600 per drone, so this is the idea. Same drone with fiber optics cost plus $300. So this is the budget for itself. So this is exactly the case which we print on our 3D printing machines. It's completely made in Ukrainian. And inside there is such a thing, I don't know if you see it, it's very similar to fishing line. Same sound. So this is exactly the cable that connected to FPV drone and ground station. And while the drone is flying, so this line is taken out freely from the cage. Generally, this is about 1 kilo and 50 grams, and this is about up to 30 kilometers of connections.
30 kilometers long inside.
Exactly, so
wow.
You can do it.
What is the advantages of using this technology with drones in opposite to like using drones without wires, without cables?
So there are mainly two of them. So first one is GPS. So while the general drone is flying and it's covered with or jammed with any system on top, so he can't fly further. This drone with optic line, optic cable can fly up to 30 kilometers. It's not fly. It's very hard to find it. So you can only, not visually, but hear it by sound that the drone is flying. No other systems can show you that there's signal or something happening in the air. And this is exactly where you need to make a specific solution to hit some target in a very specific way. This is the best option. There's some obstacles, of course, so if you need to fly within the trees, it's quite complicated. But when you're open spaced or need to hide somewhere, so this is very good solution.
So basically it's hard to detect by any like device. It basically can be jammed with the drone jammer.
Exactly, so no options. It could be physically cut, but you need to find where is it flying.
But okay, so what happens when this cable is damaged or cut?
So the drone will flew down. You will lost connection with it. But there are also some solutions that could be done. If the drone also equipped with system of self-detection, they could flow further. If no, From our side, we make it self-explosive, just not to waste time.
If the enemy is using such drones, because we know they have this technology and had before us, how can we protect ourselves from this, or how can we damage their drones or shoot their drones down or detect their drones?
Unfortunately, it can't be detected, and this is the hardest part of it. The only way is to Ukrainian armed forces to keep the Russians further from our front line. There is the only one.
Okay.
That is why we need so much support for these drones.
Compared to regular drones, these are more expensive, and what exactly impacts the cost of the drone?
Okay, thank you. So it's a couple of things. Since the drones need to fly with a heavy weight, it's plus kilo and 50 grams. So you need first to use a wider drone. So it's more expensive because of activities, batteries, and etc. Okay, plus 30%. You put it case. Okay, case is quite cheap. We print it by cell here in Ukraine quite well. And the most expensive, this is this line, this cable, which can be produced currently on machinery from China. And that is why you have two options, either to buy it from China as a prepared, or buy a machine from China, put it here, make it free and print it by yourself. Our option is plus 20-30% to the cost of the specific drone, only due to this specific item.
So if we can't produce it here, but what about Russians? Can they do that?
Unfortunately, they can. We know that they have a lot more resources, such as budgets and also human resources to produce it. They already received those technologies from China and started production there locally, which we step behind them. It's definitely. And also due to scalability, we have no such requests to provide and no enough budgeting for itself. So this is our next steps that we should go through.
We are aiming to bring the production of this fiber optic
to Ukraine.
To make it more
efficient.
To
be efficient, yes, because we will be reliable on non-China components. There is also a lack on logistics because even airmail, it's always up to 3 weeks to receive the items, and also we can be internally closed with military technologies if we produced in Ukraine.
Can you tell us more about this manufacturing process, how it all happens, how you go from raw material to the complete drone that is ready to go to the warfare?
Okay, so we started about 3 years ago with drone production and other facilities that currently we made, starting from the R&D, research and development, and there is also a lot of activities that should be also combined and tested during the production. So each of our drones manually tested first locally at the office on the production line, and then on the training field there our pilot flies around the training area. We also provide full support to our end users, which is pilots from Ukrainian forces. There is located phone number that he can call and ask. This is very important stage for us, because if earlier we produced a lot of drones with the same quality, now it's more like modular aspects. When you need, depending on the battlefield circumstances, you can set up drone exactly to that mission that these commanders and pilots need to done. Weight, battery capacity, quantity of push energy for blow, fiber optics, no fiber optics. All these questions are just combined into specific drones that should be done at this time. For example, now it's summer, in autumn will be same drone with different capacities. We need to build it especially to fill. So basically we have those response from first line pilots who's using our items, our drones and other facilities for the feedback on the solving some issues, because issues is always on the way. So our support line is working 24 hours, 7 days per week, and it's also available for military guys. Our R&D department is truly have a service level agreement to respond within 2 hours for any questions that they raise. So based on this information, we have a very stable product that currently everybody knows how it will work properly. That is why it's returning to the quantity of how many we can produce. So this is not the issue is to produce 5 or 10,000 drones per month, which of course could be done because you need just scale the production. But this is the issue, how to produce those drones with these batches, with specific modules and components that is very important for this specific UAV pilots on a specific front line. So this is our focus. We're doing small, very fast, and to change rapidly within any changes on the battlefield.
Yeah. Great. So basically, you focus on what the pilots need in the first place, and change your drone basically to the needs.
Every 2 months, they completely change what methods are working, what not, and you can't. As normally, of course, everybody would be happy to do so, but you can't go upfront for 6 months to produce, I don't know, 1 million drones and be ready. That it is probably no, they won't. So this is our approach.
Got it. Okay, great. Thank you for the conversation.
Thank you for Please donate for Ukraine.
And while you're here, please follow the link in the description of this video, and don't forget to donate to this fundraiser.